It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
We're starting to get some early answers on this year's big questions in the NBA season. And here to tell us what it all means are the experts, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm just your host, Ernie Johnson.
No one's an expert.
Huh?
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. It's the Denver Nuggets and the Toronto Raptors. They continue to spread the load, trying to compensate for the injured Kyle Lowry.
Kevin, this is a critical player to lose because he's the one that sets everything up and he keeps everybody together. So his loss is huge.
Yeah, everything they do offensively really begins and ends with him. He's the toughest sort of guy to lose.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Freak, he's in at center. Will Barton is out there with Moutier. Then there's Kenneth Faried. And it's Bailey in at the 3 slot. Here's Freak. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
A rim rocker.
Look for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
Here's DeRozan. 20 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
For the Raptors, they come in off the loss to the Wizards in Washington.
You know, but they were able to hang in there for most of that game. But at the end, you know, when it matters most in terms of what I call winning time, they just could not make the plays on either end of the floor.
Yeah, I like that term, winning time. But as you said, they didn't get run over, but just couldn't convert when they needed to in the end.
Now here's Joseph. Following the miss by Freak, 4 on the shot clock. And Joseph kicks to Valanciunas. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Freak, and it falls over the rim and in.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
For Toronto, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Moutier passes to Barton. It's Freak, top of the key. Patterson bringing the double. DeRozan against Faried. Here's Freak. And he uses the glass on the layup. Freak's got 6. And the Raptors off to a slow start. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Joseph dishes to Patterson. 16 feet away. The shot misses. And it's Denver the other way. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
And here are the Raptors now, after the Nuggets pick up 2. Carroll kicks to Patterson. Here's DeRozan. Connects from 3-point range. DeRozan's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from 3-point range.
Here's Freak. Right through the D for the layup.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Joseph. Following the basket by Freak. The wide open look here for DeRozan. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. DeRozan's got 5 points so far.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And that one's good. Freak.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Patterson. 11 points for him in that last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And 3 blocks on the game as well. I mean, he was going all out and making plays defensively.
Shot clock at 3. Carroll with the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Denver leading by 4. Moutier passes to Bailey. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Barton kicks to Freak. He dishes it to Barton, and it's going to be a 3-second call. These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. Freak, number 1.
Boy, that's a bunch of caroms, boy, for a 10-game stretch, Kevin. I mean, the opponents he's faced, it's not like they've all been bad rebounding teams either. That makes it even more impressive what he's done on the boards.
Carroll dishes to Valanciunas. And it's Freak with the rebound.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Moutier kicks to Fareed. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Luis Scola, he's checked in for Toronto. Johnson comes in for Patrick Patterson. Now here's Joseph. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington. Off on the layup. Denver leading by 5. Up the floor. Here's Bailey. The big dunk at the end of the break.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Freak. He's averaging 50 points, then almost 5.5 blocks. And his defensive presence inside, not to be overlooked. He builds a wall around the basket.
You know, over this last whole stretch of games, I mean, he's been shutting down the lane with absolute authority.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Chandler comes in for Kenneth Fareed. And it's Vasquez in for Moutier. And the basket good. Johnson's got his first basket of the night.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Vasquez. Drains the three-pointer.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
Toronto with the ball. Denver able to drain the 3. Johnson the screen. Joseph the pass to Johnson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Here's Freak, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
Now here's Carroll. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Kicks to Johnson. Goes up at the stripe. No good. Chandler with the defensive effort. The Nuggets leading by 8. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I caught up with head coach Dwayne Casey. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, but he knows the drill defensively. Keep them out of the lane. He said they're tough to deal with when you let them get to the rim. We've got to move our feet and do our best to deny that penetration. Kevin, easier said than done.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Nuggets. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, Los Angeles, 4 games back.
And you know, for the Nuggets, what a start to the season it's been for them. I mean, it has taken them no time to find that rhythm. They have looked fantastic from day one.
And, Greg, we knew they had potential, but thought it would take a while. What's been surprising is how quickly they've made it happen.
Now here's Lee, following the miss by Freak. Screen by Scola. Johnson kicks to Ross. And it's Denver with the rebound. Freak's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Feeds it to Vasquez. Drills the three-pointer. Vasquez has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Denver.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Johnson the screen. Lets it go from deep. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure you appreciate it.
Takes the 13-footer. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding. Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Chandler a screen. Dishes to Freak. Out to Chandler. Here's the three. Another three for Denver.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Now here's Joseph. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Screen by Scola. Lee outside. Now here's Joseph. He's guarded closely from deep. Raptors get it back. Can't hit.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Denver with the ball. Down low, here's Freak. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Johnson the screen. Here's Scola. Cans the 12-footer.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Nuggets lead by 11. And we'll be back. And power forward Patrick Patterson, getting better every season. He said that his college career...
I think my 3 years at Kentucky, caused what I am now, as far as being a sound player, a guy who's not all about himself, who puts his team first and who works hard and who doesn't talk back, who doesn't do the negative things. He's a team player, he's a team guy, and he works hard.
Patterson Clark, exactly the guy he says he is. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Damari Carroll. Ross, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Joseph in for Courtney Lee. Big group substitution here for Denver. Freaks checked in for Nurkic. Hickson comes in for Wilson Chandler. Bailey, he's checked in for Gallinari. And it's Will Barton in for Vasquez. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Freak in at center. Boudier out there with Will Barton. And there's Hickson. And it's Bailey in at the 3. Here's an opportunity for us now to focus on some small forwards who play anything but small. The leading shot blockers at the 3 spot. Third is James Johnson.
And that's a group of perhaps the most well-rounded defenders in our league. Solid on the perimeter with the ability to block shots on the interior.
Yeah, they really do make up the perfect blueprint of a strong defender at the 3 spot, combining the ability to defend on the floor and in the air. A chance here, Kevin, to see where the Nuggets sit statistically in the NBA right now. Tops in scoring. First in assists, and they're also number 1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
The Raptors have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Hickson a screen. Bailey passes to Freak from 12 feet out, and he drops that one in. Freak's got 18 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Patterson, the screen. Off the screen. And the shot falls short this time.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Freak, and it's Denver scoring again.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Screen by Scola. With the floater. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Joseph.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Moutier with the ball. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And that one's good. Barton.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kickout's the only choice.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Screen by Scola. And here is Joseph. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Clock at 6. Scola with a clean look. And that one off the back of the rim and in. So it's Denver now. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Freak. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Freak's got 6 points in the quarter.
Got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
Now here's Joseph. D right on him. It's deflected. They recover it. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Patterson. 1:49 left in the first half. Pass to Freak. Here's Bailey. Here's Freak. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Patterson's got 16.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers got the job done. He finished with 57 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Hickson a screen. Freak dishes to Hickson, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Patterson. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Moutier kicks to Freak. Passes it to Moutier. To the paint. Here's Freak. And he goes in for the dunk.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Raptors trail by 11. Now Joseph. And there's the feed to Scola. Misses in close.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know anything can happen.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Freak. He's got 10 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. Excellent defensive presence on the glass and delivering some of that shot blocking skill too.
He has really just owned the paint. Well-rounded performance.
Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. DeRozan out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Carroll in at the 3 spot. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Here's Joseph. And the pass to DeRozan. Valanciunas against Fareed. No good from Valanciunas.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now. It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Joseph, the pass to Patterson. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, I'm impressed with the determination he showed right there, getting himself in the good position under the glass. Did his work early there.
Yeah, with the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to go.
Oh! That athletic ability there.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on him now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
You know, I think, Kevin, they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
Now, here's Moutier. Here's Barton. From outside, off the mark. Raptors trail by 9. Pass to DeRozan. Patterson, the screen. It's DeRozan with the drive. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Denver. Gallinari comes in for Barton. Moutier dishes to Freak. He kicks it to Gallinari. Here's Freak. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Freak's got 4 this quarter.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing, fellas.
6
Spacing.
assists and 3 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
He feeds it to DeRozan. Here's Patterson, but he gets it back. Back to DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. The dish to Carroll. Bangs home the trifecta. Carroll's got 11 points.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
And Gallinari kicks to Freak. Denver passing it around. Joseph with the ball. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Carroll, no one around him. Offline with his 3.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. Plus 8 in rebound.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win. Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Joseph with the ball. Now defended by Moutier. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Fareed, and he jams it with authority.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Patterson. And Denver also making a switch. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Kenneth Faried.
Move the ball.
They set the pick. Moutier passes to Freak. And again, it's Denver.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Raptors trail by 13. And here is Joseph. Carroll dishes to DeRozan. And yes, sir, that one drops. DeRozan's got 11.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Chandler kicks to Freak. Feeds to Moutier. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his third personal foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Raptors. Lee outside. Kicks it to DeRozan. They get the rebound. No good from Valanciunas.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Raptors trail by 13. Right wing. Johnson sets the screen for Joseph. Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires from the wing. And it's Freak with the rebound. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. It's stolen by Johnson. Now here's Joseph. He's covered closely. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Moutier kicks to Freak. Toronto grabs the miss. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
Lee up top. 6 to shoot. Back to DeRozan. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
The shot by Chandler, wide open. And the 3 ball is good. Chandler's got 6.
His ball distribution tonight, just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Joseph, the pass to Lee. Now here's Johnson. Not a lot of room. Out to the right wing. Dishes to DeRozan. 17-foot shot on the way. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And the Raptors with some changes. Scola comes in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Ross in for Joseph. The Nuggets leading by 11. Freak. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial. Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten every one that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
And that is good.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Outside DeRozan. Scola sets a screen for DeRozan. Ross on the wing. Shoots the three. No good. And the Nuggets going the other way. There's 1:26 left to play here in the third. Now here's Freak, guarded by Scola. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on DeRozan. For Denver, they have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. And the second free throw, good.
Looking at the numbers for J.J. Hickson, he has 8 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
Here's Ross. Hits the target from 18 feet. Here's Barton. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Freak. And he banks in the layup. Freak's got 39.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Ross dishes to Scola. Got a piece of it.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Freak kicks to Gallinari. Pass to Freak. Doubled by Lee. Now Freak. He's got 39. This one for 3. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by Freak. Gallinari's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Raptors trail by 19. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Passes it to Ross. Over in the corner, Lee. The 3 ball. And he gets it to go.
And how about that? Responding to the 3-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Denver, Chandler and Fareed are at the forward spots. Moutier out there with Will Barton, and it's Freak in at the 5. The Raptors shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Here's Joseph. Patterson, the screen. Joseph, the pass to Patterson. Ross with a wide open look. Money from the wing. The Nuggets leading by 16. Moutier kicks to Freak. To the paint. And again, it's Kenneth Fareed. Fareed's got 4 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Deep 2 from Ross. And again, it's Toronto converting. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Moutier kicks to Chandler. Right wing. Tries from 16. And Kenneth Fareed again.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Moutier kicks to Barton. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there. This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
And Joseph kicks to Ross. And there's the feed to Patterson. This one for 3. Denver grabs the miss. Fareed's got 4 rebounds in this game. Moutier dishes to Freak. The pass to Moutier. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness. When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
The Nuggets leading by 22. Pass to Freak. Fades. Carroll with the rebound.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Joseph, the pass to Carroll. He kicks to Ross. Screened by Valanciunas. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Timeout. Start it.
Ross with the steal. He feeds it to Joseph. Here's Carroll. Drilled from 11 feet out.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
The Nuggets leading by 17. Moutier kicks to Chandler. There's the dish to Moutier. Ross with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. He dishes it to Patterson. And it's Carroll in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Joseph. And that one comes up a bit short.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Freak. Carroll with the rebound. Raptors trail by 17. Now here's Joseph. Ross in the corner. Launches it. It fails to fall. Now shooting just a little better than 50%. 5 for 9. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Freak. And he slams it one-handed.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Screened by Valanciunas. 11 feet away. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 13 points now for Terrence Ross.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
And Freak gets it to go on the assist from Moutier. 43 points for Freak.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
And Joseph kicks to Patterson. Buries it from three-point range.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Barton dishes to Moutier. Here's Freak. And Denver again with the bucket.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Ross with it. Patterson, the screen. Valanciunas sets a screen for Joseph. Feeds it to Ross. Raptors get it back. Tries yet again. A shot by Joseph. No good.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Freak. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Freak's got 47 points.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Kicks it to Joseph. Valanciunas sets a screen for Joseph to the middle. Shoots off the screen. That's good. And it's 6 points now for Valanciunas.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And that one's good. Freak.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Raptors trail by 20. And here is Joseph. Ross on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Freak's got 51.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
We need to calm down. We're taking too
DeMar
many shots.
DeRozan. He's checked in for Terrence Ross.
Get some ball movement.
Bailey,
Run
he's
something
checked
on the
in for
offensive
Denver.
end. It's simple.
Toronto's gotten
Slow
just
down
one of 4
inside,
three-pointers
run
to go
some pick
down
and
for
roll
them
top.
here in the fourth. Joseph, the pass to Patterson. Second shot opportunity. No good. Some solid defense from Fareed. The Nuggets leading by 22. Here's Bailey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Raptors have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. And Joseph kicks to DeRozan. And again, no good by Toronto.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Freak dishes to Moutier. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Bailey. Hits it from three-point range.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Screened by Valanciunas. And DeRozan kicks to Valanciunas. Clock at 6. Back to DeRozan. To end the run. That doesn't go either for DeRozan. Denver's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. To the inside. Here's Freak. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nuggets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double? And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Gooden's checked in. Scola comes in for Patrick Patterson. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Damari Carroll. And it's Wright in for Joseph. No good on the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right. Here's Freak. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
Right outside. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily.
Well, Well, tonight you factored into this game with both your scoring and your passing. How big a factor was ball movement in this win?
Oh, it was huge, no doubt. We know we're at our best when we keep the defense constantly in motion. We do that by moving the ball around. If we don't do that, we don't win games like that.
You earned every bit of this win. Congratulations. Kevin?
Doris, thank you.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points. What'd you think, Shaq?
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
What can you say about the show he put on tonight? That was simply basketball greatness. You hardly get a player that gets that focused, that determined. He did the work of 3 players out there tonight and got the points to prove it.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you